On Valentine's morning, while everyone else was celebrating love, I discovered the biggest secret of my life, a secret that would change my marriage forever. The morning sun streamed through the curtains, highlighting the cheerful chaos of Valentine's Day flowers, cards, and social media posts celebrating love. But my heart felt strangely heavy. Even as I brewed the morning tea, I couldn't shake off the knot forming in my chest. When my husband walked in, he gave me a quick, almost mechanical kiss. "I have a meeting today. I might not be back until late," he said. His voice was calm, almost tender, yet his eyes avoided mine. My mind raced. Why does he look guilty? Why is there that flicker of hesitation? I nodded silently, swallowing my unease. By noon, the doorbell rang. A courier handed over a large bouquet of red roses, perfectly arranged. I lifted the card and froze. It read, "Not looking forward to seeing you tonight. A. My name doesn't start with A." My pulse quickened. This isn't for me. My hands trembled slightly as I realized the truth. Tonight, my husband's attention was not mine. Someone else was on his mind. I didn't scream. I didn't confront you. Anger simmered, but what burned brighter was resolve. I opened my laptop and checked our joint credit card statements. My heart sank as I saw a payment for a luxurious rooftop restaurant dinner, champagne, fine dining, a special dessert presentation, and a proposal package. Every detail was meticulously noted: date, time, table number. My thoughts were sharp, calculating. So this is it. He planned every detail. But tonight, I will be the one controlling the revelation. I called my lawyer. Calmly, I explained everything. Divorce papers were prepared, yet I instructed her not to file them immediately. I wanted to see the whole charade, wanted to watch him spill his lies in real time. There was a strange thrill in knowing the truth, in holding the power silently, while he remained oblivious. Tonight, the surprise would be mine, not his. Hours passed. I dressed in a simple black dress, elegant but understated. I wanted him to recognize me, yet not expect my presence. I took a deep breath, feeling a mixture of fear and anticipation. I reviewed every detail in my mind: the lights, the music, the possible reactions. I would enter that hall like a storm, silent but devastating. The hall shimmered with soft pink lights, each table adorned with flickering candles. Couples whispered and laughed, oblivious to the tension in my chest. Violin music floated through the air, romantic and sweet, but every note felt like a countdown. From across the room, I spotted him, sitting across a woman, holding her hand, smiling in a way that had once been mine alone. A velvet box rested on the table. My stomach tightened. This is the moment he thought would be perfect for her. I watched quietly from a distance as he laughed at her jokes, leaned closer, and spoke with a confidence he hadn't shown me in years. My mind raced with memories, the promises, the tenderness, the shared dreams, all now given to someone else. How could he? How could I have missed the signs? I kept my composure, reminding myself, patience, calm. Tonight, the truth wins. He stood, glass in hand, and began to speak. "I have found true love. Tonight is special." His voice carried through the hall. Guests turned to watch. The woman's eyes sparkled, unaware of the storm about to hit. I stepped forward, letting my presence register. The air felt electric. My heart pounded, but I moved with control. The large screen behind him flickered to life. Instead of romantic images, it displayed bank statements, rent receipts for secret apartments, hotel bills, and business fund documents. The room went silent, guests murmuring in disbelief. I stepped closer and stood beside him. His face turned pale. I said, in a voice steady and calm, "You have the right to know the truth. I am still your legally married wife, and I have been aware of every step you've taken." Shock rippled through the room. The woman's smile froze, replaced by confusion and hurt. I laid out the evidence clearly: the secret apartment's rent, hotel bills for clandestine meetings, misuse of business funds, months of ongoing infidelity. Every word landed like a hammer. I watched as reality crushed his carefully constructed illusion. I placed the divorce papers on the table. Calmly, I said, "According to the business agreement, in the case of infidelity, your control will be revoked." The woman stepped back, silent and stunned. My husband's hand, still holding the ring, trembled. His confident facade shattered, leaving only a man exposed before his lies. I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I merely said, "I am not here to shame you. I am only revealing the truth." As I walked out, the cold night air hit my face. I inhaled deeply, feeling for the first time not weakness, but strength. My mind replayed the months of deception, and yet I felt unshakable. This divorce is not just about infidelity. It's about the betrayal of trust, the loss of respect, and reclaiming my dignity. Standing alone in the night, I let the wind carry away the remnants of fear and doubt. The city lights reflected a world where I was no longer a victim, but a woman who had faced betrayal with clarity and courage. Tonight was not just Valentine's Day. It was the day I reclaimed my power, my truth, and my life. For the first time in years, I felt complete, whole, and invincible.